Hey everyone, this is Michael with a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September 2020. I do apologize, these videos are coming out a bit late. I have just been feeling very drained, honestly, and I think a lot of us have been. And with Mars going retrograde on September 9th, a lot of us are kind of feeling our energy become depleted. And we could be seeing people become agitated and tense as a result of this depletion. I wrote a lot about this in the astrology blog for the month, which is linked down below, where all of my links for personal readings and Reiki sessions and donations for those of you who feel so called are hiding out as well. I do also want to say that this is a big month for you, Capricorn, because we have your ruling planet Saturn going direct on the 23rd. We also have Jupiter going direct in your sign as well. Both of these planets have been retrograde since May, and they both pertain to karma. And we could be seeing a lot of things coming full circle this month. And we started off with a Pisces full moon, where there was this revelation of things that may have been hidden. We thought things have passed us, and we may find ourselves back in similar cycles again for similar lessons. However, this could also be a time of growth, of things finally blooming, coming to fruition. But with this Virgo energy that we are currently in, things are going to be happening very slowly, as is. And you're going to be feeling very fired up with your ruling planet going direct. It's like the engine is turning on, but you're still not moving. And that's going to be really frustrating for you. And I have to be honest, Mars and all these planets in your sign are going to be squaring off a lot for the rest of the year. And there's just going to be a lot of agitation, a lot of aggression. I hate to say it, there's a lot of conflict and a lot of systems that are coming down. And there's going to be resistance on that end. And this is all part of the birth of something new. But this is a process that's going to take a long time. And it's important for you to take care of yourself through this transition. And be really mindful of the energy you bring coming into a situation, coming into your relationships, coming into your work, whatever it is. Because if you're trying to force things to happen and it's just not happening, you might be acting like your own worst enemy without even realizing it. So just stuff to kind of keep in mind. I felt like I needed to go there for this reading. I'm going to pull some cards for you, but we really need to take it slow. So I'm going to try and read a bit slower than I do in some of my other videos for you. I want to really be thorough for you, okay? So let's see what we have for Capricorns. And as I'm shuffling here, I do also just want to thank all of you who have supported this channel with your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. It's because of all of your support I am able to continue putting out this content and doing this incredible work. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I do have all my links down below. I think I already said that. Sorry, it's just been like a really weird night, to be honest with you. What are the messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hui. Okay. Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Star in reverse coming out with the Page of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords in reverse coming out together. Okay, kind of a dynamic energy that's going on here. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could also see Aquarius with the Star. But I feel like this is actually your energy. This Queen of Wands in reverse. And feeling very depleted. creatively exhausted, whether that's quite literal creativity, like artistic creativity, or just your ability to manifest and create a life for yourself or others. There is this sense of some drama around you as well, to be honest. And I kind of feel like there's a lot of time you're spending by yourself, or you're needing to spend a lot of time by yourself, because the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that either communication isn't happening, clear communication is not able to happen, or you're not seeing something clearly and you kind of need to take some time for yourself. Do a little nurturing here. And with the Page of Wands and the Star in reverse, there is this like desire to make things happen. And there is this desire to create things, but maybe not knowing how to do it with the Star. This could also be talking about a relationship. You could be dealing with a fire sign individual or an Aquarius individual. But honestly, I don't feel like there's a lot of communication that's going on. Or if there is, there's not a lot of seeing eye to eye. Let's pull an animal card here. What is the animal wisdom for Capricorn? Bat. So this is a bit of an intense energy, because Bat often speaks about endings. And needing to hear something out, feel something out. I do get the sense that it's like you feel blind on some sense. You can't see things clearly with the Star in reverse, but you're trying to feel it out. You're sending out that sonar. And at least for the first half of September, things feel a little uncertain. And I actually feel like you're supposed to sit with this uncertainty. Because a lot of the time with that Mars energy, it's like, I don't have time for this. I don't want to deal with this right now. I just want to keep going. I want things to happen. I want this relationship to happen. I want this conversation to happen now. And when we come in with that sort of attitude and try to force things, we often end up destroying some things in the process or knocking some things over. So you need to be careful. And I am seeing this octopus card at the bottom of the deck. Being very careful not to try and manipulate situations or change things that are out of your control. Sorry, I do want to mute this phone here. Thought I did that earlier. And honestly, Capricorn, you might be needing to distance yourself from somebody else. It could be this controlling fire sign, or this person who's making something all about them. And you're just like, not having it. And that might be a good energy to take on, to be honest with you. I'm actually wondering if some of you could be ending a relationship. And this actually feels like it could be a romantic relationship. Maybe you've already done that. But you're really needing to take some space. And it's like, even if you've broken up with this person or ended a connection, there's still something lingering here with these tentacles, something that's still kind of latched on. And you need to bring an end to that for now. And try not to get into a power struggle over it either. Because it's like, the more you say to this person, the more ammunition you could be giving them. Because the Queen of Wands can be quite dramatic. So let's take a look at the second half of September. I really do feel like for you, Capricorn, things are still going pretty well. You have your Nine of Pentacles here. You have this thing that you're very passionate about. You might be learning new hobbies or skills. But it feels like whatever it was you were working on previously, you might be taking some time away from. Or whoever you were connecting with before, you might be taking some time away from. Wow. Okay. So this is a general reading. This may not apply to all of you. But something that's coming out very quickly. Four of Cups in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. And Two of Cups in the reverse. I was talking about this like feeling of a relationship kind of festering or kind of sticking around even though it was something that was supposed to end. It feels like in the second half of the month, there's something that just needs to be closed out. And someone is having such a hard time letting go of this. If this is you, if you're having a hard time letting go of a fire sign or an Aquarius, or you just keep going back and forth, it really feels like you just need to spare yourself that prolonged process. And there's a lot of activation right now in your 9th house with all this Virgo energy. And I think that's why you're expanding your horizons, learning new things, learning new concepts. And I think that's almost helping you find your sense of identity again, where if some of you were over-identified in a relationship or didn't feel like you could fully be yourself, you're trying to reclaim that again and learn new things. Maybe things you didn't give yourself a chance to learn before. And this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship even. This could be a friendship. This could be a family member. Whoever this controlling person was who really... You may have felt like you muted yourself around this person in some way. And that's bizarre because for Capricorn, that's kind of strange. But it's just what I'm picking up on the table. Some of you are really not trusting in the universe right now. You have the Star in reverse. Your faith is feeling really tested. Judgment in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. The universe actually is trying to help you even if it doesn't seem like it. And it can feel like, why is the universe against me? Why is the universe always like putting these brakes on me? Or giving me all of these burdens? And if you find yourself in that kind of woe is me, or why is this happening, that sort of just defeated energy, really figure out if this is something you're doing to yourself. And the Two of Cups, kind of in your mind, in communication, in reverse. Again, having a hard time seeing eye to eye with people. I really feel like, I'm just going to be honest, some of you may be involved with like, in kind of a casual relationship, a friends with benefits situation. I sort of see that with the Page of Wands here. This can often be kind of a sexually charged or physically charged connection. And there's kind of this hot, cold, on-off energy. And I think some of you just need to see that this is going to be something that it's just going to keep going this way. The pattern has been established. You know the pattern of this connection at this point. And I feel like this has been kind of on the fence before. Am I staying? Am I going? Like, this isn't just brand new, okay? And there's a calling. There's a direction the universe is trying to take you in right now. And it might be unexpected for some of you. You might not be seeing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And regardless of how clear or unclear that seems to you, still ask yourself and really be open. Is the universe trying to get me to change my direction right now? Is the universe trying to get me to do something different or to see something I'm just not seeing? Let's pull another animal card here. Bumblebee, bee here. Working too hard. There is a need to work together. But honestly, I feel like someone's going to get stung. And someone may be trying to reach out, someone may be trying to help, but it's just taken the wrong way. There's kind of this defensiveness, and there's this bee energy here. There's really a need for you to find sweetness, though. To find this honey for yourself. And nourish yourself with that, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. What you're doing should bring joy to you. It should give back to you, and it should also help provide sweetness for yourself and the people you care about. And if you don't have that in your life, maybe this is what this Page of Wands is representing. You finding this happiness in other areas of your life. So let's see. I want to pull one more animal card here. Actually, no. I'm feeling called to clarify Four of Cups in reverse and the Judgment card in the reverse. The High Priestess. I feel like some of you are not trusting your intuition right now. And there's kind of this ego thing that's happening with all this Mars energy squaring off against the planets in your sign. Where it's like, I have to make things happen. I have to do this. I have to go. You know, have to push through. Have to get things done. Have to get this person to agree with me. Have to get this person to change. Whatever it is that you're trying to force. I think you're actually supposed to pull back and sit in the unknown, sit in the mystery. There are things you haven't even allowed yourself to contemplate right now. I really do feel like there is something you're missing here, Capricorn. And you really need to listen to your intuition. What is this thing that we're missing? Let's clarify this a little more. Something is not what it seems. Something requires a closer look. You know, with this Virgo energy too, there really is a need to take a methodical approach. Really make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. I think I just saw a flash of the Lovers. This is talking about a relationship for some of you. Or a decision that you need to make. Five of Swords in reverse, having a hard time walking away from something. There is just this power struggle. And maybe you just need space to reflect. But I feel like you've kind of lost yourself in a relationship. And things have just been go, 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 and you haven't been able to really actually reconnect with yourself. You're too concerned about other people, or you're too concerned about this thing that... Some of you, this could be a career that you're trying to make for yourself, this Queen of Wands. And it's like the Five of Swords. It's a fight you can't really win. And I think it's so important in these times to be very discerning with a message like this, because sometimes you have no choice but to speak up. Sometimes you have no choice but to move forward. And in that case, you really just have to make sure your own energy is very centered. You shouldn't feel this tightness in your body. You shouldn't feel this tension in your body trying to make things happen. Maybe you do to some extent, but that shouldn't be how you're just feeling all the time, right? Now I'm feeling one more animal card. Show me clearly, please. One more animal card. Hummingbird. Wow, again, you really need to take it easy. I honestly feel like, Capricorn, you're taking things so seriously that you might actually be the one who stings someone else without realizing it. And it's like, if you're not taking care of yourself, you might not be able to take care of other people. And be sensitive to them. Because you're trying to push things for yourself, you might be pushing other people in that process. And it's funny because I know that Hummingbird, it's about trying new things, reconnecting with nature, anything that makes you feel alive. And that was sort of this 9th house energy I was referencing earlier with Virgo season. And with Saturn going direct in your sign, I do feel like things will be picking up for you again next month. And then especially in November, I think there's going to be a lot of movement happening for you then. But I almost don't want that to be your focus right now. Trust that things are happening in the timing that they're supposed to. And that the universe is actually handing you a gift. or trying to. There is something about a missed opportunity here. And if you're so focused on having things your way, or having this one relationship here, you could be short-selling your opportunities without even realizing it. This Two of Cups in reverse could represent relationships that you are not allowing yourself to be open to because you're still so busy trying to change these people. This Queen of Wands in reverse. And it's almost like getting back in touch with, well, how do I want to feel? Is this relationship helping me feel that way? And if not, is there a way I can work with this person? Or is this something I just won't get out of this relationship? And to be honest with you, Capricorn, I think for a lot of you, it feels like you're trying to get your needs met in the wrong place. It's like trying to get your car inspected at your doctor's office. Like that's almost what it feels like. So just be very open. Because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities here. Again, you're not allowing yourself to see because you're just so busy. Allow yourself to see the sweetness that's already here. There's a lot of beauty here, actually, in this Nine of Pentacles. And this could just be you being single. This could just be you having what you have right now and just finding gratitude for that. Some of you really need to spend some time in nature as well. Let me pull one more card. What is this missed opportunity? How can we find this opportunity? Six of Swords, moving away from something. Leaving things behind. There's something new in the horizon here. Some of you are still kind of in this storm. Still feeling a little rocked, still feeling a little shaken, trying to get your balance. It's like you're not even looking up from the boat yet. Some of you may actually be making a move. But I feel like this is you needing to look ahead and needing to just keep going. Even if it feels like you missed things, even if it feels like things didn't pan out, really ask if there are other opportunities I should be pursuing, or other relationships I should be pursuing. And maybe even being open to different types of relationships. A lot of the time, I feel like in these tarot readings, people are so... It's so easy to just see toxic relationship advice, to be honest. And I think I've even been guilty of this in the past on my channel, where it's almost like we look at a romantic relationship, a partnership, or whatever that looks like for you as some sort of prize, and you have to earn it. And I think there's actually a lot of blessings and sweetness that are already here. And really just be open to these different relationships and the beauty that is around you. Because there may be so many opportunities that you're not even reaching into because you always think that what it is that I want, the relationship I want, the life I want, it's out there. And instead, really appreciate it. Find the sweetness that already is here. And that you might be overlooking. And those are all the messages I have for you this month, Capricorn. I do hope that this reading was helpful. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what is going on for all of you. I'd be very curious to hear. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care.